Hey everyone, what is up? So you are watching Super Nintendo Collection Quest, the monthly video where I go over my recent Super Nintendo game pickups, play through them a little bit, see if it's a game I'd like to come back to, and you have a chance to win a free game for the system of your choice. As a kid, I loved my NES, but when I got my Super Nintendo, that was it. Great graphics, sound, and gameplay. I was hooked. Some of my fondest gaming memories are from playing some of the greatest RPG, adventure, action platformer, and multiplayer games on the SNES. It's my goal to own every North American Super Nintendo game released, so follow me on my quest to Super Nintendo completion. Alright, so for this month I picked up number 667 in my collection, Kirbys Dreamland 3. Kirbys Dreamland 3 is a Kirby game that I've actually never played before. It's a cutesy platformer with lots of little secrets. Consuming enemies will provide Kirby with a special attack related to that specific enemy. For example, take out this rock creature and you'll have a rock attack. Or take out this witch to use her broom as an attack. Then you can take it a step further by partnering up with one of these animal friends to expand the possibilities. The best part is that the game features a save option, so you can resume your progress or revisit old stages where you might have missed out on something previously. Each stage has a secret heart star mission to accomplish. For example, in level 1-1, you'll simply avoid crushing any of the beautiful flowers. Once you reach the last flower, you'll be awarded with the heart star. The game can also be played co-op with a second player, and it's a pretty cute, fun game. I definitely want to play through it at some point. Number 668, World Cup USA 94. World Cup USA 94 is a soccer game featuring everyone's lovable pup, Striker. The only problem is that they love him almost a little bit too much. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what all these menu options do because they just feature Striker doing various things and posing in different ways. The gameplay seems a bit stale compared to other soccer games, and it can be a bit easy to take advantage of the AI sometimes. The game does have save data to record your progress, which is always nice though. Number 669, Mark Davis's The Fishing Master. In Mark Davis's The Fishing Master, you're only fishing for black bass. You'll customize your lure, pole, and accessories while tracking the weather to find the right spots to fish. It features a save battery to resume progress, and you can play in a tournament or practice mode. The game is a bit challenging, and I'd probably rather be playing the fishing game in Final Fantasy 15 or completing my fish collection in Animal Crossing. Number 670, Metalmorph. Metalmorph toggles between an action puzzle platformer and a Mode 7 shooter. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do either one of those very well. So let's talk about the platforming sections first. One thing I will give Metalmorph credit for is the interesting concept of morphing into a blob of metal goo to work your way through drainage pipes and tight areas. You are also invulnerable to enemy attack in this state. You can upgrade your weapons to various weapon types, but ultimately you want to try to keep the homing shots as long as you can. Regular shots can be a bit frustrating. When you jump, your character rolls in the air. If you fire while jumping, you'll shoot in whatever random direction your character is facing during his roll, making it very hard to jump and shoot enemies on higher platforms. and the homing shot just resolves this fault of the game. Now, the platforming in this game ends up being quite a chore. You'll need to make perfect jumps over to other platforms, or you can expect to replay a good chunk of the level until you get the jump just right. On top of this, you'll be jumping on fast-moving platforms or conveyor belt platforms. Fortunately, enemies in the level don't respawn, but it makes your journey back to that higher platform you fell from even more tedious and pointless. The game does try to implement some puzzle aspects through switches and pipe mazes, but this really only seems to be there to extend the game through trial and error. As for the Mode 7 shooter moments of the game, you'll be shooting down enemy ships that appear in front of you, but the limitations of this Mode 7 effect can sometimes make it difficult for you to line up your shots with the enemy ship, and it can make it hard to see their shots coming at you. Shooting down a certain number of enemy ships will eventually award you with a random power-up. This could be an extra continue, shields, bomb, or the dreaded speed up. Seriously, you don't want the speed up. It only makes lining up your shots more difficult and emphasizes the low frame rate of the Mode 7 effect. It's a game that, while I want to say I won't come back to, I feel like I just might put myself through the torture sometime just to say I beat it. It's not too long of a game, and it's not too bad once you figure out what to expect. And finally, number 671, King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. King Arthur and the Knights of Justice is a top-down adventure game. Each time, before you set out from Camelot, you'll need to choose 2 other knights to bring with you on your journey. Throughout the game, you'll be sent out on a series of fetch quests. First, to recover the Sword of Excalibur, but to do that, the Lady of the Lake requires you to prove yourself by recovering the shield. But there's a firewall in your path. In order for Merlin to create a spell to put it out, you'll need to acquire several spell ingredients. You get the idea. So you and 2 computer-controlled teammates will make their way around the land, playing fetch and defeating foes. I was really hoping for an experience and level up system, but unfortunately that isn't in the game. So expect it to be more of a Zelda-like action experience. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to figure out exactly where you need to go next, and the paths to take are not always obvious. There are several items to pick up throughout the game, and I found the item system was a bit easy to exploit. Like, here are some healing items in a cave. Oh, let's see how many I'm up to now. Great. Wait, what? They reappeared when I exit my menu. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Also, there is a password system to resume your progress. Overall, it's a pretty decent game. I enjoyed what I've played so far. I'll definitely come back to play through it some more. Alright guys, so that is it. I've added 5 new games to my Super Nintendo collection for the month of October, and I'm now up to 671 games and just have 52 more to go for a complete North American Super Nintendo library. Alright guys, so I did pick up Kirbys Dreamland 3. It's a game that I've never played before, oddly enough, and it's actually a lot of fun, so I'm really excited to play that one. Metalmorph, I don't know why, but like, even though I was frustrated while playing it, I kind of wanted to keep playing it. I don't know what it is. It's a very unique game, but it was pretty frustrating. I do want to play through that. And then also King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. That was a pretty decent adventure game. There's obviously better adventure games on the system, but I was pleasantly surprised by this one, and I definitely want to play through that one as well. Alright guys, so let's get on to the game giveaway. So this month's winner for the random free game for the system of your choice is Panda King 44. Congratulations. Send me a private message. Let me know which system you'd like your random free game for, and then let me know which address you'd like that sent out to, and I'll get that out to you right away. All right, guys, to enter next game giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment down below in this video, and then in the next Super Nintendo Collection Quest video, I will pick a random winner. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, I will see you later.